Let's bring in Senator Ron Johnson. Senator Johnson, thanks for being with us on Primetime tonight. What are you expecting at the end of this airing of an interview with George Stephanopoulos, with fractures already in the base among the governors and even in your chamber in the Senate? What are you expecting is going to be the response from Democrats?
It's hard to say, really. Certainly, Joe Biden, they got his drug cocktail right for his speech here in Wisconsin. He seemed pretty juiced up, pretty energized. You know, I thought the interesting clip that I saw from the Stephanopoulos interview, George asked him a pretty simple question. Mr. President, did you watch the debate? And it's pretty simple, yes, no, or well, I saw a few clips. Instead, Joe Biden had to think about it, and he goes, I don't think so, no. So, again, it's been obvious that he's unfit for office. First of all, his family corruption, his corruption. He's been deteriorating mentally and physically for years. The corrupt and complicit media has been covering it up. So it's all blowing up in their face right now. So it's very difficult to predict. I mean, he came out swinging today. He said he's going to run, and it's going to be very difficult. If he's a determined man, if Dr. Jill Biden is determined, if Hunter Biden wants to make sure his dad stays in office to protect him, it's going to be very difficult for the Democrats to replace him.
I think it's also going to be difficult, though, for Democrats to reel it back in, Senator. No matter what happens in this interview with George Stephanopoulos, if it's true, and I don't know what your relationships are like across the aisle, if you've heard this kind of talk from your colleagues, but if it's true that Senator Mark Warner is putting a coalition of senators together to go approach Biden and talk to him about stepping aside, I don't know what answer he could give to George Stephanopoulos that brings those senators back into line for Biden.
Well, first of all, I haven't heard any Democrat senator question his ability. They're all, pleased with all the massive deficit spending. I guess so. They're pleased with the 40-year high inflation. They certainly like the open borders until the mainstream media started reporting on it. Now they're looking for political cover. So again, they've been solidly behind Biden, and Democrats have a real problem. Any Democrat has a real problem if you lose the media. And Biden lost the media overnight after that debate. It's pretty difficult because Democrats can lie. They can enact policies that are disastrous to this country. But as long as the media's on their side covering up for them, they can survive. The minute they lose the media, they really are toast. But President Biden is president. He has the nominee. He has the nomination. He has the votes. He's going to be difficult to, again, replace if he wants to stay in there.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the nature of that questioning might have been from George Stephanopoulos tonight. Last question, very quickly, Senator. Senator Kamala Harris turned Vice President Kamala Harris turned President Kamala Harris. Does the competency follow the promotions?
Well, we've all seen her word salads. I just noticed, when she was a senator on my committee, she was just mean to witnesses, not respectful, just outright mean. So I certainly wouldn't want to see her as president, and I don't think most Americans want to see that either.
All right. Senator Ron Johnson, thanks for being with us tonight.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.